So we're at 527, 143 discharges yesterday.
The emergency
and
department is very, very busy this morning.
Well, I have a patient for you, but they're going to be up on R6.
We have 7 psychiatric patients waiting for beds.
The synopsis for this afternoon and this evening does not look good for an ICU bed.
How I best describe teletracking is it really gives you a live footprint of what's happening to the patient in the moment, followed by the ability to access data retrospectively to look at that flow and then be able to dial in on, how could you do that better.
TeleTracking will help to improve collaboration. It will help us build trust between departments.
There's always this, I don't know what that department's doing, I don't know where my patient's at. TeleTracking will be an open system. TeleTracking will be very transparent.
For people to come off the street and put themselves in your hands and to trust you, they want to know that you know everything from beginning to end. I think TeleTracking helped fill in those gaps.
Michael Swenson, I'm Director of Emergency Services here at Maine Med. I've been Director of Emergency Services in various EDs on the West Coast for the last 14 years. Like other EDs across the country, we struggle with flow. Not uncommon to have 8 to 16 patients boarding in the ER waiting for beds upstairs. In Seattle, when we put TeleTracking live, within a couple of years we eliminated all our hall patients and virtually eliminated our boarding in the ER. TeleTracking is one of those tools that allows us to become the most efficient at what we currently have. It's really not so much about your physical space, it's more about how you use the space.
All right, Miss O's, I'm just gonna take your blood pressure. My name's Noella Asia. I'm the nurse manager on Gibson on the inpatient unit. I worked out in San Diego, California at Sharp Healthcare. We actually implemented teletracking so that we could start working on a lot of our patient flow issues. We're waiting for a skilled facility bed. Teletracking doesn't fix the problems. It really helps with providing data. That helped us work together better. It helped to improve trust between departments because what we ultimately all want is for the patient to get to the right place the first time.
The improvements that patients will see and families will see is that as patients need to go to appointments, we'll be able to track where they're at, the duration of time it took us to get them where they belong. That's powerful information for us to continue the trend, how our building runs on Mondays, how it runs on Fridays, how it runs on weekends. We need to have smart systems helping us get the work done.
My name is Angel Brown Wilson and I work in ASU, day surgery, and I have experience with teletracking at my previous job and it was quite an addition to my practice. We were able to navigate our patients, we were able to see what was going on, what was available, what wasn't. We were able to communicate to our families directly so they didn't have that question mark. That part of communication helps the families to know that we got this.
Take a deep breath.
And even though we are a big place and we are busy, we are taking care of your loved one.
Thanks, David. Thanks again.
Change is always kind of difficult, but I can tell you that after 6 or 9 months you'll be lost without it.
Any change of process is scary, especially with technology, but I think that you have to trust that we can make what we're doing better.
It's a great tool, but there will be kinks when we first roll it out, so be patient. Be patient with the process and with each other. It will allow us all to focus on what we really want to focus on, which is making the patient care the best.